And then there's a Shannon Pardee, but then there's a William Pardee on the Zoom call. I'm going to assume that's that Pardee. Is William Pardee, who's there on that Zoom call?
William is my husband. I'm Shannon.
Right.
I'm here as well.
Great. Could you activate your camera, please?
I tried. It keeps telling me that you have it. Oh, now it'll let me. Oh, it says the host has it disabled.
So, well, you're fine now.
Okay.
Give me just a second. So is this a neighbor of yours?
Correct. And the problem lies, he has a driveway to the right and then an illegal driveway to the left. So he likes to go between those two right in front of my house. And the other day he ran at the kids again with his truck.
So he had, this is a familiar name for me, and I see why. So this had been, this sounds like it's kind of a mess out there.
Your Honor, he ran his dump truck at me, and I have to have my neck surgery redone. He destroyed my Fusion. It's not even 2 weeks old. And he ran the truck.
So hang on, just ma'am, I'm going to stop you for a second. And so it looks like you have both had asked for orders against each other back in January of this year. What you put in your petition, I'll go ahead and grant a temporary order. There's not going to be a distance restriction in there, in that because you guys live right near each other, but he's just not to contact you. I've seen what you're alleged that he is saying. Yes, that does rise to the level of an order, but it says we'll be back again. We did all this in January. It looks like we'll be doing this again here. So I'm not sure how he's going to respond to this. Based on what you put in your petition and based on the history, he's probably not going to respond very well. So,
Your Honor, can I note something?
Careful out there. You're not listed on the petition.
Well, I'm her husband. Do you mind if it's my children involved?
Right.
My children are petitioners.
Well,
the two young minors are listed as.
So hang on just a second. So the petitioners aren't technically the petitioner. The petitioner is the mom. They're included on there. They'll be included in the order. I've already told you I'm going to grant a temporary order. And so I'm not sure what more you can tell me at this point. I think that this will all need to be presented to whoever's going to hear this case on the full order.
No, that's fine. All I was going to say was Judge Kayla Wilcox dismissed both petitions, but she urged us to try to get along.
Okay.
If anything, it's gotten a lot worse.
I would urge you to do the same, but we're not going to get into what happened in the past, other than I just say that I see that there's been ongoing conflict out there. I don't know what she said. I would urge, if he was here and you were here, I would urge you to get along too. Life is a lot more pleasant when you get along with your neighbors as opposed to being at war with them. And I'm not.
Well, not if they're attacking my children, Your Honor. Not if they're attacking my children.
Okay. So hang on just a second.
The limit to it.
Okay. So I'm giving you the order, sir, first of all. And the second thing is, I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm just saying that life is a lot better when you can get along with your neighbors rather than being at war with them, whether you're in the right or whether you're in the wrong. And we're not going to go any further than that, other than to say that I will grant an order. I will set it for hearing. And then we'll reconvene on August 21st to see what, and again, when I said that I don't expect him to respond well to this, I don't. If half of what you say is true in there, he's not going to like this very much. And then we're all going to be back here. And I'm just telling you to be careful out there and be safe, which I think I think you would agree with me on that, but that's all I'm trying to say.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So and then Ms. Shannon Pardee, I'm going to come back to you. How close does he live to you? Is this a next door neighbor? It's very close.
Yeah, he's across the street and up the hill. If he just sticks to his legal driveway on the right, I mean, 200 feet away from me, it's fine. He needs to stop yelling at the kids, calling them fags. They're just, I already,
Hey,
you already.
ma'am, we're not going to litigate this whole order here right now. I've read what you put in there. I am granting an order. I do agree that an order is appropriate and necessary, but without him being here, we're not going to get into the back and forth right now. I'm giving you what you're asking for. We're setting it for hearing, and then we'll reconvene on August 21st to determine, and I don't think it's going to be Judge Wilcox at that hearing, but it'll be someone, and then they'll decide whether or not the order will be extended. And this will include, of course, the children named in the petition. So you've named 2 children in the petition. They're included in this order.
Your Honor, the thing with the distance is he drives a dump truck, and that is what he uses to drive at us. I need him to stop doing that. It's caused damage to me. So I don't know how you want to word that or what you want to do, but that is the biggest source of contempt. I mean, my orthopedic is even, the surgery was beautiful and he broke it. That means I have to go get a new bone graft, a new surgery, everything. I don't want to go and get a new surgery and then have this guy run his dump truck at me again, and then I'm in the same position. I can only get this done so many times. I was on my way to church, for crying out loud. I'm not doing anything wrong. He's the one with the issue.
Okay, so again, I've granted the order. The parameters of the order are he's not to cause you any harm. And this includes the minors in the petition. He's not to contact you, which includes the minors in petition. He's not to come within, not to engage in stalking behavior. I put he's not to come within 100 feet of your residence, or your workplace, which also includes the minors in the petition. And if he rides the truck at you, if he comes within 100 feet of you in the truck, as you say, that's a violation of the order. And so as far as I can go is sign this, give you the order that you're requesting, which I am doing now. And if he comes at you with the truck or he violates this order, that's on him. That needs to be reported to law enforcement. And as you've heard me say it before, you'll need to get him served, and you can either do that through a private process server or law enforcement, however you want to do it, but he'll need to get served. You remember that, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. And that'll be it for today. And then you'll reconvene on we'll see you back here on August 21st at 9 a.m.
Okay.
And that's it for today, ma'am.
Thank you.